So first and foremost, let's talk about Greece a little bit. So how did that role come about for you? I'm sure it was exciting because you did have a theater background starting out.
Yeah, of course. It was really exciting. It was 2021, back in October 2021, when I had the first audition. My my agent sent me the breakdown and I saw it and I was excited. But oh man, I mean, I do have theater background. It's just uh, back in Cabo San Lucas, it's a small town, so it's not really a like an acting school. I used to do, it was an acting
Yeah.
studio. So they used to prepare musicals every summer. So they used to
Okay.
give you a script and you used to work on it. They would not help you with it, and you would come prepared and do your best with it. And that's when I started really falling in love with it. And so when I got the audition, I saw singers and dancers only, and I was like, oh man, not that I'm not good at it. It's just that I know the competition that is in Vancouver. I know how talented people are in Vancouver, and so I just knew what I was the people I was going against with, and even though even though all those points I had in consideration, I decided to do it. And and the first audition that I had was for Richie, actually. And
Okay.
yeah, and I got a call back, and when I got a call back, it was for Potato. So I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's do it. So then I got another call back, and then another callback, and was the network callback. That's the network one. It was in front of the executive producers and the showrunner and everything, and that was on December 2nd, which is on my birthday. Funny enough,
Oh my gosh, that's
and
great though.
I know. And the call didn't come till January 2022. Um, January, first week of January, Sunday, and a Sunday, my agent calls me and she's like, "You got the part." And I remember that in the moment I was really shocked. Even my agent was very surprised about my reaction because she usually gets screams and all these things from the other clients, but this time I wasn't really I was really more shocked. It didn't hit till like 2 days after. Um,
Wow.
that's when I started like realizing the project that I was part of, and yeah, I just started bawling out. It was really nice. It was a great feeling.
So tell me about the first minute that you put that T-Bird's jacket on because that had to have been like something else.
It was like wearing the mask from Jim Carrey's movie.
Right?
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Hey, what can I say? There's a lot of history in that jacket,
Yes, there
and not
is.
only the jacket, the logo. I mean,
Hmm.
stepping into that jacket means a lot. The first time that I saw it because I had to, that jacket was specially made for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really feel special. And the first time when I went to costumes to try it out without the logo, I could already feel the powers. I was like, oh, I can already feel it. I can already feel it. And when I got in the trailer and I saw the jacket with the logo, and I was already with my hairstyle, with my pants and everything, it was like, oh. And then I saw myself, I was staring at myself in the mirror for like 10 minutes. Like I couldn't believe I had this jacket. I was taking pictures of myself and everything. It was just an unbelievable moment for sure.
That's awesome. So, I mean, what was it like for you to kind of make the transition, from doing stage work to television? I mean, what kind of challenges did that bring?
Well, it is hard because in theater you have to go big, right? You have to go really big with all your dialogues, actions,
Right.
movements. You have to reach all the way to the back of the theater, of the audience, right? The last person of the audience is all the way in the back. They have to be able to hear you out and see your emotions, right? So I would always be very big, and also I'm Latino, right? So there's a lot of energy within me and a lot of expressions and everything. So I was just in my zone when I was in theater, right? But coming into TV and film, it was harder because it's a camera, and you have a certain frame where you have to adapt to, and you can't move a lot because then you distract the audience and this, and then there's another reason, and it's just a lot of things that make you go way smaller than you typically,
Yeah.
well, I typically am on stage, right? So it was challenging. It was really challenging because I do move a lot of my forehead, a lot of my eyebrows. I do a lot of those things that on camera don't look good, right? But Grease gave me an opportunity to show off those both of those skills, you know, both my TV and film skills and my theater skills. Because I mean, you saw the first shot of the Grease is the word. It's a
Yes.
sequence shot. It gives you the feel of a theater, you know, moving objects and all these things. And as Potato, he's a very energetic guy and very fun guy. So that's one of the notes that I had. It was Grease one, make it all big, make it all energetic, have that Grease energy, which is what we called it. So that's what I gave them, and it was really easy for me because it was all going big and quirky and fun, you know.
That's awesome. So was there anything you were surprised to learn about yourself as an actor as you like continued to delve into the character?
Just the confidence that I'm able to get because I'm a very nervous guy in those situations. So I really gained a lot of confidence on who I am as an actor and the decisions that I take in front of the camera. So because it's my first gig, right? So there's a
Mhm.
lot of things that I'm still discovering within myself as an actor that I think I'll never end up discovering.
I mean, that's awesome too. And what I love so much is to see so much diversity in the cast of Grease. And you don't always see, a lot of casting choices made that way. And I think that that's been a very big standout point with the audience. Was that, how important is that to you?
It's very important. It's one of the things that pulled me in when I was reading the breakdown. I saw these characters with so much diversity and I was just excited to be part of it. And having T-Birds as Latinos as yeah, as Latinos and well, even though one of them is not really, but yeah, it was just amazing. It was just I was really proud to be part of and couldn't wait to bring Potato to life.
Oh, absolutely. I know that, the character does have, a little bit of a side storyline as well. And like, was it interesting for you to be able to cut, I don't want to say a darker side, but to like explore like I guess the more serious side of things too without giving too much away?
It was interesting. It was I mean, it was definitely something quick that I got to explore because we don't really delve into it as much as I would have loved to
Right.
because season one, we're still getting to meet the characters. We're still getting to know how the Pink Ladies were formed, you know, all these things that just just getting to create the Pink Ladies. It took what? Oh, you know, it took a few episodes, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
so and getting to know those characters within the Pink Ladies is also taking episodes. So I think there's a lot more going on after episode 5, 6 when you get to know more about all the other characters and 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 sorry, what was your question? I missed my train of thought totally.
Oh no, I was just asking, what was it like for you to kind of, delve into a little bit more of the serious side of the character?
Yes. So we don't really get to see a lot of that part of
Yeah.
that dark side that we call it
Right.
from Potato, but we do get to see a lot from the T-Birds in general. And in
Mhm.
episode 7, I can say we're gonna get to know a lot more from each character individually. But not as much as I would have loved to. It was interesting definitely to get into those shoes because uh well, Potato does have a family and he has people that he has to take care of.
Right.
So yeah, it was really interesting to step into those shoes and just live the situation in which Potato lives. And that scene in particular is gonna be, I mean, y'all gonna see it in episode
Yeah.
7.
Absolutely. So, are there any other upcoming projects for you that you can talk about?
No, not really, not really. Not right now.
Okay.
Anything that I have booked right now, no. I am still auditioning and
Okay.
I'm doing, dancing classes, preparing in case there's a season two, hopefully. Uh,
Okay. Fingers crossed. Like,
yeah, keep watching,
yeah.
right? No, but I really like to live more in the present, right? I like to live more in today and I mean I do have my goals and everything, but I mean it's just acting industry is so unstable and in terms of anything can happen in a week. Like I mean you're seeing this strike with the writers and everything. Like you know what I mean? Like eh, something can happen which makes your plan just be a different one in a day. So I don't
Right.
really like to commit to something. I just want to, take it slowly, just like I did with Greece, and just like I did while waiting my first booking, which was this one. So hey, it's just not really. I don't have any plans.
Well, we definitely are loving seeing you on screen in Greece. And like, we certainly definitely look forward to seeing you hopefully in season two or in another project coming up. So, thank you for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Chrissy, for your questions and your time. And thank you.
Yeah, no
Enjoy
problem.
the second part of the season.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'll definitely post links when we go live. Great. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You as well. Thank you so much, Chrissy.
Bye bye.
Bye now.